Hey guys, are we live right now? And can you hear me? And should we try a different microphone? So, some pretty interesting stuff just happened. I have pulled up. Let me see if I can see this. Okay, so I guess YouTube wants to do a commercial right now. Yeah, let's talk about Karl Jobst because obviously he wants to be talked about, right? He's in the Discord channel. So, a little bit of an echo. So hopefully it's okay. Hey guys, let me see if I can change it to something else because I think this is important to understand that if this goes the way that it should go, it's important. Can you guys hear me now? Is it better or worse? Yeah, no, we are going to dissect Karl Jobst one paragraph at a time. So, yeah, we'll just wait. Karl Jobst on Discord. I would even want Karl Jobst here. Okay, better audio. Good. Sound way better. Okay, good. So basically, we'll wait for people to come in, but yeah. So Karl Jobst has threatened to delete this channel. Audio is great. Thank you. And I'm going to show you the evidence of this. So it's very funny. Karl Jobst can literally defame somebody, Billy Mitchell, make millions of views, hundreds of thousands of dollars. Yeah, Karl, come on the stream. Hundreds of thousands of dollars, right? Defaming, literally defaming. I mean, he went to court and he lost the trial. Look at this. So I have screenshots with evidence of everything I'm going to say because it is important. I will report him to YouTube. So he's talking about me. I will speak with my YouTube partner. What? So currently, Karl Jobst is on Discord trying to get people to report my channel for harassment. So he wants my channel deleted, obviously because we are reporting on things, which is hilarious because he did the same thing to the completionists. So if you actually believe in this, and yeah, if you believe in free speech, why are you trying to silence people when you yourself really enjoy the benefit of that, right? Gerard did not report you after you made those videos about him. You recorded him. Okay, let's go from the kind of beginning. Yeah, I mean, it is completely ridiculous that the guy can make. So Karl Jobst is turned into the one thing he hated most. Do you guys realize that? Karl Jobst, who covered alleged cheaters, who covered the completionists, is now reporting my channel and telling his Discord to report my channel. So if my channel is deleted, I will sue you, Karl. I will take my ass to Australia and I will sue you. And it will be great. And, whatever. It is. So, in his Discord channel, Karl is currently active in his Discord channel. You guys can go. It's all right there. And I'm going to go over the assets, okay? I'm going to go over. I have these court documents right here. I have titles. Karl doesn't know I have this shit. Do you realize, everything I have is either from his mouth, a cryptic dragon, or it's a legal document. Yet he's going to report me. He's going to report this channel and delete this channel because he is offended. Think about how much he destroyed Billy Mitchell's life. Think about how much this guy destroyed Gerard. Neither of them reported their YouTube channels, yes? Right? Karl's YouTube channel is still here. Only somebody of Karl's attitude would sink so low, he would report another YouTube channel and tell his Discord to delete it. I got the evidence right here for you, Karl. I got the evidence for you, buddy. I blurred the evidence. I got the evidence, the court docs, the filings on your company. Like, Karl doesn't know this, but I have a whole court document file. You pay for this shit in Australia. Karl has no idea that I have all this stuff, and I've been anything but gracious to him. It's all public information. You gotta pay like $15 to get it, maybe $10 to get it. Like, Karl has no idea, right? No, I don't have a backup channel. I mean, I'm not going to use my backup channel. That I have this shit. So Karl's thinking that, like, oh, I'm just saying this random shit. But, like, I got the stuff. It's right here. I was going to do, like, a 9 o'clock thing. I had to do this. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 screenshots. Karl is trying to delete channels, including mine, and I will bring up Karl's message. Where's Karl talking about this shit? Yeah. However, what Lust does would constitute target harassment by YouTube standards, given the extent of the videos and false claims. And then here is literally a Reddit thing where they're talking about Karl, and everyone who reads his claims believes he is a liar. So this is Reddit. Okay, so this is kind of what people are thinking. Karl boasts about moving assets to his wife before declaring bankruptcy. So again, this is not my YouTube video. This is Reddit. Okay? So if the average person thinks that's what you're doing, and all I ever did was read your text messages or your Discord messages, and you're going to delete me, that's ridiculous, Karl. Karl, you know that. Karl's watching. He is actively in the Discord channel right now. He is actively in the Discord channel right now. He's live, typing away like crazy. So Karl is the type of person to delete another person's channel when they are literally just reading his statements one by one. That's all I did. Right? That's all we have to. We don't need to do anything else. We don't need to do anything else. We just need to read these statements on Reddit. But Karl has a problem with me, a lawyer. I will say this. If this channel shuts down, I'm going to take a vacation to Brisbane. Brisbane. And I know you cannot afford a lawyer. I'm going to hire Billy Mitchell's lawyer. Okay? And we'll see and I'm going to get your channel. Because now I know which company has a stupid channel. It's this one right here. And I know who the officers are. I know everything about your company, Karl. Hey, Billy Mitchell. So Billy Mitchell's here. Yeah, at least Billy's here. I asked Karl to come here. Karl, come here. Yeah, Billy, send me if this is Billy's son, send me the contact info for your lawyer. Like, Karl doesn't get it, man. Like, he thinks you guys are stupid. He thinks you guys are stupid. He thinks I don't have access to this shit. Right? He doesn't think I have access to every court document. Look, man, I'm just going to say this. Karl, if this channel goes down, it is because of Karl Jobst. If this channel is deleted. Billy did not try to delete Karl's channel. Like, remember the whole idea of why Billy is, quote, so evil is that Apollo Legend had to take down some of his videos. Mother effer, you are trying to take down my entire channel, Karl. Karl, do you not see what you've become? I was a huge fan of yours, Karl. Do you not see what the whole issue that Karl was saying, why Billy Mitchell is so bad of a guy and so on, about Apollo Legend was focused on one item. It was focused on the fact that Apollo Legend had to take down videos about Billy Mitchell. Mother effort, this guy's trying to take down my whole channel. Karl has become what he hated most, but even worse than that. Karl won't even show. I'm live right now, Karl. The reason I went live early is because I know you're active on your Discord. I know you are currently active on your Discord. Even a few moments ago when I went live, you were active on your Discord. I can prove it here. Karl says, so he says this. To accuse me intentionally doing is just ironically defamation. I won't take action on it given the fact I've accused others of crimes before, too. However, at least in this regard, I didn't fabricate shit out of my ass. Literally, I read his own statements. That's all I did, and then I did commentary on the statements. He is saying he is going to sue me for defamation. But he doesn't have the money. I guess he's so generous, he's not going to sue me for defamation. Look, dude, I mean, at the end of the day, you got no money, Karl Jobst. You are in a really vulnerable position. If somebody does sue you, i.e. me or Gerard, how are you going to afford a lawyer? You're mother effing in bankruptcy court right now. And so instead, because this is how Karl works, right? I can sue you, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to talk about targeted harassment by YouTube standards. Yeah, give me the name of the hotel you stayed at, Billy Mitchell, on the Airbnb. It might be, a week into, right? He literally tried to bait me into lying about the completionist suing him. Like, this is why, like, can you read this, guys? Like, I do not know how this man can live at night. Like, I do not know what evidence he has of defamation. But he says he can win. But because he's such a nice guy, Karl Jobst is a nice guy, he's not going to take action, given the fact I've accused others of crimes before too. However, at least in that regard, I didn't fabricate shit out of my ass. Actually, Karl, the court where you live in found out you did fabricate the shit out of your ass. Like, if this channel goes down, I want every one of you guys to know who did it. It was Karl Jobst. It was Karl Jobst. Yes, he's claimed this multiple times. If you go on the Discord channel, I have some more screenshots. He's claiming I targeted, harassed him. A man who has done far, far worse to Billy Mitchell and to Gerard. He is claiming targeted harassment because he doesn't like my videos. Let's see. Nowhere as I remember. You're a victim of misinformation. What an effort. You're a victim of the misinformation you said, you idiot. You're a victim of misinformation, which breeds cyberbullying. What do you think you've been doing this whole time to Billy Mitchell? What the hell do you think you've been doing this entire time to Billy Mitchell? You are a victim of misinformation, which breeds cyberbullies. What? This is Karl Jobst, my dude. Okay? And again, like I said, if our video goes down, if my channel goes down, this is Karl Jobst, 100% Karl Jobst doing. He says right here, bankrupt, however, what Lust does constitutes, I'm so mad right now. Harassment by YouTube standards. Let's see. What do you mean? Harassment by YouTube standards. I have tax debt also. What do you mean? Okay, so I'm trying to find the thing right now. Okay, here. Okay, so this is a screenshot. I will report him to to YouTube. I will speak to my YouTube partner. I will report you to YouTube. Okay. Like, what in the world is happening? Like a man who has ruined at least 2 people's lives, and then there's also the expert witness's lives, is going to report me for harassment to YouTube, when all I have been doing is covering him as neutral as possible. Yes, Karl is silencing the critics. Isn't this like the Logan Paul versus CoffeeZilla? Mother effer, like any time a YouTuber has tried to silence a critic, it has gone incredibly wrong, Karl. You should know this. You are a YouTuber. I don't know what the hell AI is telling you right now, but holy shit, Karl, you should know what you just stepped into. Every single time a YouTuber has threatened to silence a critic YouTuber, all that has happened is I will grow. No, I disagree with you guys. I think we're going to grow from this. Yeah, Karl is a hypocrite. He doesn't give a damn about freedom of speech. Karl right now is in his Discord channel trying to get me banned. Do you guys know? I bet, guarantee you. And we not even going to cover. We haven't even covered the good stuff. I promise you the goods. I promise you the goods. Yeah, Streisand effect. Whatever, we might get to 40,000 before the night is over if we go stream long enough. All right, let's go over the evidence, Karl. This is a title search on your home. I have blocked out anything that is, I blocked out anything that would... I have done Karl the service that he will not do me. I've given Karl the dignity that he would not give me. I blocked out the info. The register owner on the title is Karl Jobst. I even blocked out his middle name. To help him. I blocked out his wife's name. I just left the last name Wang, right? Because I want you guys to know we're talking about the same person. And Wang is a very common last name in Chinese. So this individual is Chinese, and Wang is incredibly, incredibly common. Okay. Brisbane City. You guys, I promise you, if you search this yourself, right? You search this yourself, guys. You will find the same information I'm about to show you. So in this information, Karl and his wife... What are you guys talking about, face cam? Oh, shit. Okay. Okay, that's fixed. Guys, you guys are, you guys are... Okay, face cam... Fixed or not fixed? Fixed? Face cam fixed? Again, we are not the most pinned up organization when it comes to live streaming, but I think it's better to be, have shitty quality of the stuff, but have the truth on your side. Right? Have the truth. I'm going to prove it to you all right now. I'm going to prove to you what Karl doesn't think I can prove to you. Because he does not realize I have these documents. Right? My coverage has been neutral. Yeah, fixed. Look, think about this. It took me 18 minutes to fix the face cam, right? So what I'm doing is not because you guys like the graphics or you like all this stuff. It's because we are going after the truth. The truth does not have to be good looking. It does not have to be nice graphics and nice face cams and all this stuff, right? The truth can stand by itself. Okay. Karl Jobst is married to his wife, blank blank Wang. They are joint tenants. Okay? Oh, hey, I will in you. Bought Billy's hot sauce and I will do it again. Karl is a loser. Thank you for the $5 super chat. I will renew. I have a Shiba Inu. You can watch her on my channel. All right, okay. We're not going to drag stuff down, okay? We're going to continue on. Joint tenants, rights and interests reserved by the Crown by deed of grant, mortgage. I just want to make sure you guys know that they are joint tenants. So both of them own the home. Both of them own the home. Right? It's not owned by one person. It is owned by both of them. We can take a look at bankruptcy law a little later. All right, now we listen. Now we look at Karl's company. This is Karl's company. Every single company has a filing with the Australian Securities and Investment Commission. You can get this document by going on their website and typing in this company. And you can see the same document I'm seeing. It is made for it's made for public to share it, guys. Okay? So this is the company. We're not okay. Let's look at the company documents. I want to make sure that we are on the right company. It's Karl Jobst Gaming. Dylan says, should I put Ricky's hot sauce on Lunchly? Lunchly is kind of gross, Rick, Dylan, but okay. Okay, let me clap my hands here and say, hey, this is the company. What is the company's name? Guys, what is the company's name? Remember, this is the company that has Karl's YouTube channel on it. What is the company's name? Karl Jobst Gaming. What? You know, like, so Karl Jobst defames Billy Mitchell, and his company, Karl Jobst Gaming, owns a YouTube channel that have these videos that defamed Billy Mitchell as per court, and somehow this is not related at all? This is not related at all. The mother effing company is called Karl Jobst Gaming. I'm not making this up. This is the actual company name. You can see when it started and when the next review date is. All right, cool. Okay, cool. All right, let's take a look. So I have done for Karl what he would never do for me. I have scrubbed all the information out. Address. Look at the address. The registered address. What day did it change? 04/29/2025. Interesting. So the principal place of business where they're at 01/11/2022. Okay, fair enough. Contact address changed. Wow, okay, that's a big donation. Thank you, Jishawa O. That's a huge donation from Jishawa. That's $50. Karl should think very hard what he does next. Yeah, I promise you, if this channel goes down, it might take a while for us to get back up again, but I'm going to live stream me suing Karl, and I'm going to do every step of the way. I'll get in touch with Billy Mitchell. I'll even get in touch with Gerard to see if he wants to be co-plaintiffs on something like this, or split the legal fees, right? Okay, let's focus. Okay, let's focus. But thank you so much for that $50. That's very helpful for my Uber Eats. I will be sure to tip my Uber Eats driver next time around a large amount of money, because that's where it goes. All right. Look at this. What happened? Okay, what happened April 1st? Right? This is April 29th. What happened April 1st? Oh, that is when he lost his court case. Wait a second. So the register address, current address, April 29th, 2025, changed. When did Karl lose his case? Oh, April 1st, 04/01/2025. Amazing. Wow. I mean, he clearly didn't change anything, right? Okay, let's take a look at this. Contact address changed 04/22/2025. Let me repeat again for you guys. That the Billy Mitchell verdict was April 1st. April 1st. Okay. What's happening here? So April 1st happens, you lose a giant court case. On the 22nd, you change your contact address for your business. And then on the 29th, you change the registered address for the business. All right. Let's see who the office holders are. It's Wang. Again, this is Karl's wife. She was born in China. For some reason, I thought she was not Chinese. But from one Chinese person to another Chinese person, if you want someone to talk to, reach out to me, Wang, and we can talk. Right? I don't see April 1st in the doc on stream. Do you guys know what April 1st was? It was the verdict. It was the verdict. What was April 1st? I don't know why you guys have to go over this again, but it was the verdict. Okay, so the verdict was 1 month ago or something like that. 1 month ago, 3 weeks ago. Yeah, Karl was just targeting me. I don't know why Karl's only targeting me. 1 month ago, Karl Jobst is a bully who witch hunts. Oh, look at this. Holy shit, man. Look at this. Oh, wow. Okay, that's 5,000 ARS. Thank you so much. Arcade Matt, also, Arcade Matt's Games and Scandals. Subscribe to his channel. He's got a great channel as well. Thank you. You have a great channel, and definitely watch the material. But look at this. Karl Jobst is a bully who witch hunts small creators. That's me. And humiliates them in front of millions of viewers. Now he's legally recognized as a defamer too. Whoever put this down is so funny, right? You gotta give them credit, right? That's hilarious, right? It is hilarious, in my opinion, that the person who posted this is talking about, Karl being a bully, witch hunting small creators, and humiliating them in front of millions of viewers. That's exactly what this whole idea is. But Karl, the verdict happened April 1st. It happened April 1st. I promise you that. Yeah, so this is when the verdict happened. We covered it live. I'm wondering if there's a time that... Yeah, April 1st. You see the timestamp? Okay. You see the timestamp up here? It's April 1st. I covered it April 1st. Tuesday, April 1st, 6 o'clock. That is a very important timestamp, guys. I want you to know that timestamp. I'm proving to you this case, when I covered it live, was April 1st. April 1st. The reason that makes a big difference here is because of when this happened. So, both the registered address as well as the contact address changed after April 1st. In fact, they don't only change together. Oh, thank you for the $2 donation, Jagger19 Ultima. Go Billy, go Lus, give Karl hell, show him what's what. Yes, we are using evidence right now that Karl does not want you to see. So when Karl says nothing's changed, well, I mean, unless the government is lying to me, which is weird, right, they would want to do this, right? I think something has changed. Oh, man, his chat is saying you should buy bots. Yeah, I need to view up my analytics, right? Yeah, his chat is all types of weird, right? So, again, okay, so let's focus. Okay, let's please focus. Guys, let's please focus. Because I think this is really interesting. I'm not going to disclose very much about Karl's wife because I want to keep Karl's wife out of this. But, oh wow, Mr. GoBrick77, if your channel is still here, I hope it is. You do great work. Moon completionist video rewatch when? Yeah, we should do one of those. I actually do have Moon's old video and Karl's response to it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Karl was one of our, like, 2 viewers watching this, right? I mean, it's all bots anyway. Okay, so let me explain something very, very interesting about this. Okay, he changed something in his business, not once, but twice. There's no confusion as to changing this, okay? The director is Wong, that is his wife. Again, I'm not going to touch his wife. I'm not going to talk about his wife in this because it would be unfair to Karl's wife. Not because it would be unfair to Karl, but because it would be unfair to his wife, okay? I do know the wife's background. She has a LinkedIn and all this stuff, right? I'm on LinkedIn, so there we go. She is both the director and the secretary. And again, this is the Wong, right? This is the right Wong. This is his wife who didn't take his last name, right? But whatever, right? She does have an American name. So she does have an official American name, which I didn't present to you. But again, okay. So she's both the director and the secretary. Right? The director and the secretary. All right. So Karl's nowhere to be found. What is the company name again? What is this company's name? Is it the Wong Company? Is it Wong Incorporated? Oh yeah, it's the Karl Jobst Gaming Company. It is the Karl Jobst Gaming Company. It's the Karl Jobst Gaming Company where Karl Jobst is not even a member or office holder or a role. Crazy. Now, I promise you, we are going to hit a home run. We are going to hit a home run. Are you guys ready? You guys are on some type of time delay. Wait till you see the next slide. If Karl doesn't, destroy our account by then. Okay. Share structure. Let's talk about share structure. There's ordinary. There's 2 shares being issued. Okay? 2.0, right? So again, makes a lot of sense, right? Wong, who's Karl's wife, which I proved to you, born in China. I have all the information, right? I'm not going to reveal it because unlike Karl, I understand what harassment is. Because Karl has been harassing me this entire time, right? With just shit. One of these shares is held and paid fully by Wong. Right? Who do you think owns the other share? Take a guess. Take a guess. Who owns the other share? I will wait. I think there's like a 20-second time delay, so we might have to wait a long time. Take a look. Who do you think owns the second share of this company? So there's 2 shares, which you could say is 50-50, right? So Wong, who is Karl's wife, owns 50% of the company. Well, it's definitely not the wife. It couldn't be 2 times, right? Who do you think owns 50% of the company? Or owns 1 out of 2 shares? No, it's not Billy, guys. It's Karl. It's Karl. Yes, the obvious answer is it's Karl. Now, what does this mean? Right? It means the house is tenant, right? Let me. Karl thought he was being really smart, right? When he made his wife the director and the secretary. Okay? Karl thought he was being really smart, right? So let me show you this. Let me show you something. You have 2 jobs open. One of them is director and one of them is secretary for the Karl Jobst Gaming Company. So Karl thought he was really smart, and he didn't put his name here. But Karl put his name here. There are 2 shares, by the way. So if we do some math, Karl owns 50%. 50% of this company, Karl Jobst Gaming. So when Karl is making these statements, and we are going to look exactly why Karl wants to delete my channel and how I offended him. Okay? We are going to look exactly at Karl's statements on my channel and how I, quote, offended him enough to report me to YouTube and attempt to delete my... Oh, fraudulent strikes lead to crazy investigation. Oh, that might be Karl Jobst soon. You know, fraudulent strikes lead to crazy investigation. Let's read. Why is Karl Jobst so mad at me? Why is Karl Jobst so mad at me? Let's read why. How is Billy's victory piratical? Isn't he getting 400K? Karl says he won't get it. He won't get it. Let's see. My YouTube channel is owned by a company. Okay. I have $1 million house with $1 million mortgage. That's kind of a bad idea, Karl. I don't know why your bank allowed you to do that, but probably got to put a down deposit. Management companies do not own channels. Okay, let's see where else. I'm just an employee of the company. I'm just an employee of the company. I am just an employee of the company who owns 50% of the company. Okay, let me ask you this. Do employees own 1 share out of 2 on the company? Let me ask you this. If there are 2 shares and 1 share... Let's just ask this. If there are 2 shares in a company and 1 share is owned by Karl Jobst, are you just an employee, Karl Jobst? Or do you own half the company? I mean, when's the last time an employee owned half the shares? So if you're an employee, let's say you're the janitor. Let's say that you are the janitor of Apple. You're an employee of Apple. You're a W-2 at Apple. You're just an employee of Apple. But you own half the fucking shares of Apple. What the fuck is going on, guys? Like, how can you say I'm just an employee, sees an accountant? Okay, no. We're going to get there. I promise you, but we have to, understand why. The way things are looking, Billy Mitchell will lose $500,000 by suing me. Hopefully his hot sauce coupons make up for it. Maybe Billy has a backer. Fortunately for me, most of my costs were crowdfunded. Okay? Let's go. The moral of the story is don't spend $700K suing someone who has a net worth of $200K. Okay, here. Let's go. Oh, I'm just a sender of this super chat. Thank you, Zeno Urbax. Thank you for the super chat. I really appreciate it. I would have thought you were at least well off with a house that has shot up in price so you have equity when it's sold. That's why would this allow Billy to sue the company too? Yes, Ken. So if in America, I'm an American lawyer. I can only speak about American law. In America, you sue both the individual and the company at the same time. I don't know, maybe Billy has to clarify. Here. But I don't know why Billy didn't sue the company. I don't know if Billy knew there was a company, right? But Billy certainly knows that there's a company today holding the YouTube channel, right? So let's look at this. That's why I have anything. That's why I have anything. But it's jointly owned, so I only own half the equity. Correct. And the bank owns most of it anyway. My mortgage is over $1 million. Okay? So everything here is fine. Is Billy here? Billy is here. I don't know. He was here before. Everything here up till this point is okay. He's talking about half the kangaroo. He's still not taking it seriously. Okay, here, this is the part where it doesn't seem okay to me. And this is the part which gets Karl and his Discord. They are so angry I brought this up. If you could only see the Discord right now, they are so angry. Will you redraw on the mortgage or have to sell? My wife will buy me out. So C will own it. I will give exact details. I've been very neutral to Karl. I've told Karl, please, for the love of God, stay off Discord. Like Karl, everyone here, everyone, Van Buren, for instance, everyone who gives Karl good advice, he just thinks you're shitting on him. He thinks that you're shitting on him. Okay? So I've given Karl such good advice in the past, and I'm giving him good advice right now. For the love of God, Karl, stay off your Discord channel. Right? Yes, so, fine. Karl, sue me. Karl, if you think I have defamed you, sue me. You're not going to, because I have not. Okay? At most, you can get me banned off YouTube, because that's easier to do, and there's not much proof that you need to do. Karl is the type of person who is excited to get sued. So, okay. I will give exact details in my update video. Karl, for the love of God, do not make an update video about the exact details of how you're going to do this. For the love of God, Karl, do not tell Billy Mitchell, me, publicly, how the hell you're going to do this. Like, this is ridiculous, Karl. Like, you should not be making more videos about Billy Mitchell. You should not be making videos about how you plan to organize things in bankruptcy. Can Karl go heck himself? He tried to shell game his assets after a legal decision. Maybe ChatGPT will give him better advice. Code Karl lost for 10% off Billy hot sauce. Thank you, Ewu Unu. I appreciate the $10. Thank you for that. Dude, why in the world would you give a video update of your wife buying you out of your home? Why, like, who is this video update, like, who is it to? Like, Billy's lawyer? No, I'm serious, like, who is this video? Yeah, no, Mr. Goldberg, 100% Karl's gonna attack me, and then I'm gonna sue him. And then we'll see how the other judge in Brisbane reacts. Because there's only two of them, right? And Karl has attacked the previous judge, right? Like, think about this. Why would you even mention your wife? Why would you bring her into this? Even like what is going on here? Like, who is this video supposed to be for? All your super fans are already in the Discord channel. So you're making a video for a bunch of speedrunners to learn what happens in bankruptcy? Like, why would they need to know this? Right? Okay. I promise you we have heavier hitters. Okay, we have heavy hitters. Okay, love to see the asset protection. Company director is not at risk person, etc. Obviously got that advice from your wife. Did you know that, like, you know, let's say, okay, hypothetically, forget Karl's, hypothetically, if you involve your wife into moving assets, buying assets, whatever it is, and it turns out to be illegal, your wife be going to jail too. Your wife is going to jail too. Why would you bring this risk on her, Karl? I didn't bring this risk on her. Gen X Gamer, the company owns channel and he didn't buy liability insurance for defamation. Oh my god, bad move. Not financial advice. Thanks for all the content. I think Gen X Gamer is also a YouTube channel, so please subscribe to him. I've seen some of his videos. But here's what I'm saying, man. Why the fuck you bring your wife into this? I would never bring my significant other into this. Karl, I don't make this video unless you threaten me. I don't make this video showing you this. Karl is, if I want to serve Karl with a lawsuit, I can do it tomorrow. I have the address, I have the reasoning, I can find Billy Mitchell's lawyer. Karl, you've made it so easy to sue you, man. What in the world is happening? Like what in the world is happening here? Okay. And then here's some bankruptcy. Okay. I don't own it jointly. I think there was another one I missed. Favorite kangaroo. The moral of the story is don't sue me. My costs were crowdfunded. Okay, that's good. Congrats. I'm an employee of the company. I'm just an employee of the company. Oh, here. My channel is owned by a company which now, the sole director is my wife. I mean, this is Karl's own fucking words, my dudes. Karl, if I read back your words to you and you are offended, do not say your words then. If what I'm reading back to you is so offensive, you have to shut down this channel. Right? What is wrong with you? You know, like, look at this. My channel, who said this? Did I say this? My channel is owned by a company which now the sole director is my wife. Okay. Okay, Karl. I promise you a lot of fun stuff. And I promise you this. Alright. When did Billy Mitchell get sued? When did Billy Mitchell get sued? Does anyone remember when Billy Mitchell got sued? It was 4 years ago. When did Billy Mitchell get sued? When did Billy Mitchell make that video saying that he's going to sue Karl? We need the timeline, guys. Without the timeline, without understanding what's happening here, you won't know how bad Karl is. When is that video? Where is that video? Huge lot. Retro Master. I honestly can't believe this. Osmond Gold. Billy Mitchell destroyed Karl Jobst. Karl Jobst lost his lawsuit to Billy Mitchell. Karl Jobst is incredibly dishonest. Where is that lawsuit? When did he sue? When did it sue? Okay, here we go. Here, okay, we're going to open the PDF. We're going to open the PDF. We're going to find out when this lawsuit happened. That is the real Billy Mitchell or his son. I've actually talked to them via email. They were actually surprisingly pleasant to talk to, guys. You might find this kind of weird, but they were actually quite nice to talk to, and they didn't discriminate me. They didn't say any bad words. They were very pleasant people, and I've received messages along the lines that, like, people are happy that Billy won. And many of them, even the ones who were really anti-Billy, felt that they're suing everyone May 20th, 21st. Okay, let's figure out. I want the timeline. I want the timeline because if you understand the timeline, I'm going to show you what Karl Jobst. Okay, second video. So this is the second video, June 4th, 2011. Third video, republication, June 9th, 2021. Fourth video, okay. Jeez, Okay. Whoa. What the hell is going on? So the first video was May 26, 2021. Then there was a response, Billy Mitchell. Okay, Billy Mitchell's response was, okay, so this was his response, June 3rd, 2021. Then there was a second video, June 4th, 2021, by Karl Jobst. Then there was a third version of the video, June 9th, 2020. At any given time, Karl... Oh, Isotopia is here. At any given time, right? At any given time, Karl could have stopped. Did you realize, like, the dude made 3 different... Is it only 3? 4 videos. The guy made 4 videos. The guy made 4 videos. Like, what is going on? Like, he made 1 video, May 26th. He made a second video, June 4th. He made a third video, June 9th. At any given time, Karl can just take the L and say, done, man, you're right. And then he made a retraction video. So in total, there's 5 videos about this. About Apollo Legend. This is absurd. Okay, so when did he get sued? Because that's what matters, right? Evidence. Okay, here, blah, blah, blah. Oh, here, he blanked Apollo. Okay, let's read this. Little donate, but I hope I help. Sad, let's not be more victims of cheaters like Apollo. Can the GoFundMe also support the family of Apollo? Karl did not start a GoFundMe to support the family of Apollo. Okay? Karl did not start a GoFundMe to support he started a GoFundMe to support himself. My dudes. Apollo Legend didn't get a cent from no Karl Jobst. Okay, so these are the comments. Extent of public imputations. Oh, imputations alleged. Oh, cheating? Guys, I'm going to take off my glasses for this one. No, I don't see cheating. I do not see cheating. Yeah, so this guy is accusing me of harassment when he's accused other people. He's accused other people of this. It don't make fucking sense. Make it make sense, guys. Make it make sense. Everything Karl is doing to me and has done to Billy Mitchell and has done to Completeness, it does not... Yeah, Arcade Matt he's a great channel. It does not make sense because Karl is doing what he claims was done to him, which he felt bad, 10 times worse. Right? Like, holy shit, man. There are no... The ordinary reasonable person. Okay, so around 2021, okay? Let's just say late 2021. Oh, that is either Billy Mitchell. So let me like that pepper sauce. That's either Billy Mitchell... How do I like something? I'm not, like, savvy enough. Okay, so that is Billy Mitchell in the comment section. How in the world does this guy think what he's doing to me is right? How in the world does Karl and his Discord channel, and they've talked nasty shit about me, not realize that all it's going to do is going to bring on another lawsuit by Karl because everything is screenshotted by the people. I don't need to look at the Discord channel. I promise you this. Once this live stream ends, I'll have every screenshot of every message Karl has ever posted on that Discord channel. I don't even ask for it. It just gets sent to me, right? It just gets... So let's say 2021. Okay, so I understand it as 2021. Okay. So after... lawsuit, we change our company details, we change our registered address, we change our principal place of business, and we change the office holder's name or address. Right? When did this happen? Oh, so it's not 0103. It's 0301 2023 Australian time. Okay, cool. Cool. When was the verdict again? Do you guys remember when the verdict? April 1st, right? April 1st was the verdict. Okay. Awu Inu. I found Karl's weakness. Sunshine, pepper, crown, thumbs up. Oh, Billy. It's talking to Billy. That is either Billy Mitchell or his son. Sometimes I confuse the two. But that is definitely somebody on Billy Mitchell's team. That is the official Billy Mitchell account. Okay. So now let me do Karl a favor that he would never do me. Okay? Let me do Karl a favor he will never do me. Change to company details, change a registered address, that's fine. Change to company details, appointment or cessation of a company office holder. He does not know that I know this. Even before he was chatting about this in his Discord channel. Because he lost the lawsuit, he had to remove himself. So the only reason, so change to company details appointment. So even, and I have Karl's, it might be Billy, it's probably Billy Jr. if I had to take a guess. But the only reason, okay, here we go. I literally haven't changed my situation in 5 years. And when you go bankrupt, they have access to everything. Yes, if you try to hide or transfer things, it's a voidable transaction. To accuse me intentionally doing that is just unironically defamation. I won't take action on it, given the fact I've accused others of crimes before, which he lied about. However, at least in that regard, I didn't fabricate shit out of my ass. Baby, wait till I show you the shit out of his ass. Because you guys are going to love it. You guys are fucking going to love it, man. Okay, let's break down this video. Let's break down his evidence. Okay? Let's break down the evidence that Karl had. Let's break down the evidence Karl had. Okay? Okay, so he's talking about cheating again. Like, holy shit. I mean, what the hell is going on here? This is the evidence that he has with -2 points on Reddit. He is saying that I make shit out of my ass. Let's look at the complete evidence Karl Jobst had before accusing somebody of being involved in someone else's death. Okay? From Karl Jobst's own video. Let's look. Be careful, though. Billy not only was able to pressure Apollo Legend in quitting YouTube, but also a sizable settlement. Sizable settlement. It is a dangerous game that Karl is now engaged in. He has to be very calculated. I'm not super in the know on Apollo. I do know that he had a lot more going on than just Billy Mitchell. Mia says, from what he talked about, he needed to work more to cover the settlement's payment schedule, as well as the significant mental health toll the ordeal took on him. Dark Viper AU also launched a pretty strong attack, and many of his followers piled onto Apollo. Okay. This is it? Who the fuck is Mio456? No, guys, I am serious. This is the evidence that got you sued and you lost. You spent $700,000 on your lawyer. You supposedly, Billy Mitchell's lawyer cost more than $700,000. And you lost that amount too. You crowdfunded your own amount, right? Very successfully so. This is the evidence? The evidence comes from Mio456? Lost Moom says, thank you for the $5. Karl Jobst is egotistical, lying, and self-righteous who makes stuff to defame and bully people. What goes around comes around. Absolutely agree. Right? What the hell is this, guys? Like, this is the evidence? This is the evidence to lose almost $2 million on. Let me repeat again. This is the evidence. Holy shit, guys. Okay, and this is the video. Oh, the video. Special shout out to Karl Jobst. Where's the other evidence? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Keemstar. Okay, let's see. I hear you depressed. Thank you. Da da da. Okay. But Karl is a genius. He has 1,000 IQ. The judge is dumb. Okay. I have to do this. I apologize. We have to take a detour. Karl and his Discord urge cats. Judge Ken Barlow is the most gullible man alive. This is His Honor, Judge Ken Barlow, KC District Court of Queensland, former barrister for North Quarter. So they're basically doxing the shit out of this guy. He is also recognized by the Guinness World Records as the most gullible person on Earth. Okay, I made up the Guinness part. But man, is the guy a massive sucker. This is the judge. Just look at how Karl treats people. Look at how Karl and his friends and his Discord member treat people. Look at how they're treating people. Look how they treat me. I've been neutral. You guys on my chat, thumbs up if you think I've been neutral. Thumbs down if you think I've been not neutral. I've covered this neutrally, yet Karl Jobst is saying I'm harassing him by reading his own statements back to him. They're literally coming after a mother effing judge. You don't think they're going to come after me? You don't think they're going to come after you? They're still coming after Billy Mitchell. Look, man. They came after a mother effing judge. What is a judge? When you think about a judge, right? And you think somebody's fair, unbiased, right? If you were to talk about any job where being unbiased is important. So name me a job where being unbiased and being neutral is more important than a judge. Right? Give me one job you can think of where the job entails. No, a judge is not a cop. Cops are much worse. Okay. Name one job. Yeah, they insult me, they attack me, but they don't attack the arguments I have. Because the arguments are coming from Karl Jobst himself. Do you understand? Right? The arguments are coming from Karl Jobst himself. Mediators often are retired judges, so there's a judge, right? Judges should be unbiased. Okay. Let's go to take a look at the evidence. I have edited that section out. Will take a few hours. That is based on your word. I will be confirming from his brother also. If his brother backs this up, or Mitchell provides any concrete evidence I was wrong, I will make a statement about it. If I have nothing concrete, I'll just leave the video as edited out and won't mention it anywhere. Yup. Let him know that I'm always willing to correct myself if proven wrong. Okay. Let's move on to that piece of evidence here. Where's that piece of evidence? Okay. Hi, Jesse. Hope you are well. Just letting you know the footage of Ben has been removed from my video. Also, I was hoping you wouldn't mind confirming something for me. So he had to remove footage of Ben because Jesse, his brother, didn't like that footage. Right? That's the type of dude we're talking about. Jesse had to ask. So he knew Jesse. So in this email, he had communicated with Jesse because Jesse must have communicated with him that he wanted the footage of Ben removed. Let's use logic here. Hi, Jesse. Hope you are well. Just letting you know the footage of Ben has been removed from my video. Why did he remove the footage of Ben? He had contact with Jesse. He must have. Because how could... or he must have been able or saw something Jesse posted. He must have been able to contact Jesse at some point in time because Jesse wanted the footage of Ben removed and he did it. So at this point in time, why not ask Jesse if what the Reddit post with 2 negative votes, upvotes, is true? Also, I was hoping you wouldn't mind confirming something for me. In the video, I mentioned that as part of Ben's settlement with Billy, he was required to pay money. I received this information from a few sources, but not from Ben directly. Billy is threatening to sue me about this, claiming I provided wrong information. I really don't want to ever give out wrong information. Do you know if money was exchanged? And then here's Billy Mitchell, and then here's, he's still having trouble understanding what a legal demand is. Oh, here's the famous retraction video, which is in a Dark Souls video. Remember, this is his best attempt to do this. Yeah, and then, I mean, this is his evidence. Where is that piece of evidence that I'm trying to find? Okay, anyway, let's go on. We don't have time to waste. We have to read this. Targeted harassment and false claims. Karl, jump into the chat. Karl, don't be a douche. Jump into the chat. You said if there was any false claims, just let me know and I'll take it down. Karl, I'm saying that to you right now. If you feel like anything I said was false, you jump in the chat and tell me now. Because at the end of the day, that's all you really wanted, right? You wanted somebody to tell you it was false, you would have taken down, you made your retraction, you thought it was over. So it is incredibly hypocritical that I stand before you right now asking you, Karl, if anything I posted was a false claim, please contact me today. Contact me now. Contact me via email when I'm off the stream. Contact me with what you think was a false claim. Go, Karl. Because I know you don't got money to sue me for defamation in America, which you will lose. No, come, Karl. Come, Karl. Karl, come out now. Because that's what you asked. That is what you expected. Right? Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now, Karl? Discord. I don't have Discord. I just have my one Discord account that I log in every so often. But, are you kidding me right now, Karl? What you expected for other people, you can't do yourself? It's a little wild, Karl. It's a little weird, right? So again, I'm going to explain this. Karl, if Karl was an officer, he got removed as an officer because of so he's correct in that aspect. But that doesn't mean things didn't change. At one point in time, I believe Karl was, there's no way for me to check this unless Karl comes in, right? But my belief is that Karl was an officer and then he had to leave being an officer because of the lawsuit. So yes, things did change here. Things did change. Harvey Weinstein in chat. Harvey Weinstein did donate $1.99. Karl has false, soggy, and loose butt. Okay, don't agree with that, but that is the. Here's the thing about Karl. He is very good at making statements that mislead people. In fact, over the completionist, where he literally was trying to bait me into making 12 videos about it, we can go over that video, he was spreading misinformation about the completionist suing him so he could bait me into making a video and then delete the misinformation so it seemed like I just made a video out of my own. That's the type of person Karl Jobst is. When I say Karl Jobst deletes stuff in his Discord channel, he does. He does. So that was what I believe his plan was. And I obviously took offense at that. I'm trying to do as neutral of a job as I possibly can. And this mofo is the misinformation is so bad, some of Karl's most loyal Discord members fell for it. And then when they learned it wasn't true, they were mad at Karl. That's how realistic the misinformation was. But Karl doesn't know that at any given time, I get sent dozens of emails of every screenshot that he deleted, didn't delete, whatever it is. Right? Like, he literally wanted to sue. I mean, he literally wants me to defame him so he can cancel my. But it didn't work. It did not work. In fact, it backfired on him. And let me show you the Reddit. Let me show you some stuff, because this stuff is really, like, to understand Karl Jobst, you have to understand, like, something really unique about Karl. Look, this is Reddit. Okay? This is not me. It is Reddit. I didn't make any comments on Reddit. I'm just going to read you what Karl says, okay? Gotta make it bigger. And you tell me what it sounds like. Okay, it's not making it bigger. It's just an image. Okay, it did not make it bigger, so that sucked. Let me see if I can click on the post. Okay, here we go. I don't get why these guys post this shit in public Discord. What's the point of doing anything if you can't gloat about how clever you are to your Discord lackeys? Why is Karl publishing this stuff? Like, why is Karl talking about this stuff? Like, his Discord audience, his Discord audience already likes him, and they're going to believe whatever who is this supposed to be? Who's these statements supposed to be made for? Like, who's supposed to benefit from the? I don't understand, Karl. Like, who is supposed to benefit from statements like this? I'm beginning to think this Karl Jobst fellow was not a brilliant tactician at all. Karl is an idiot, and it's one thing to commit fraud, is another to brag about. So I don't control this Reddit. In fact, this Reddit, not everyone likes me. Okay? The group of individuals on Reddit think that Karl Jobst is bragging. Bragging. Again, they're not talking about my video. They're talking about Karl Jobst's Discord. And they're not talking about other people. They're talking about Karl Jobst. And they have come to the conclusion the only reason, or one of the primary reasons he is talking about this, is he's bragging. He is bragging. Let me repeat this again. He's bragging that he declared bankruptcy. He's bragging that he has $1 million loan on $1 million house. Mind blown. Mind mother effing blown. He's bragging that his wife is the director of the Karl Jobst gaming company. Let me repeat this again. He is bragging that Karl Jobst is he's bragging that his wife is the director and then also the secretary of the Karl Jobst gaming company. And therefore he's not going to lose his channel, right? I think that's his idea, right? He's trying to say. Why would you need to brag to your Discord? Your Discord already breathes Karl Jobst. They love Karl Jobst. Okay, you won't get it. I'm just an employee of the company. Is the wife the breadwinner? Very progressive. She's an accountant. Karl is actually like a company, owns my company, not me, and the company is Karl Jobst Inc. Unfathomably Giga Chad, Karl. Look. Okay. Let's take a moment and think about like the Discord. They're saying that Karl is a Giga Chad. He's a Giga Chad. Have you guys seen this like dating video by Karl? Where he goes up to random women and he says, "You look beautiful, you look cute." Oh, it's not even beautiful. You look cute. Very childish, right? and then he runs away. Have you guys seen this? I have the ebook, but I wouldn't want Karl to copyright strike me because that looks like how it's going to go. Blah, blah, blah. My wife will buy me out, so C will own it. I will give exact details in my update video. Unfathomably based. Cheese the game. This isn't cheese. It's just standard. So I guess like it's standard. Maybe I need an LLC too. Xenox Urbox, $5. Billy had 10 women approach him on stage. Karl has approached women in 10 stages. Yikes. Yeah. Zeno, that is correct. That is. See ya, Pretzel. All right. So if you guys, oh shit. Oh guys, there's something else. There's something else I really need to show you guys. There is something else. There's something else I need to show you guys right now. It was on Billy Mitchell's Twitter. I need to pull this up right now because I didn't know this existed. Okay. Remember, this was 8/13/24. The verdict happened April 1st, 2025. So this is kind of in the midst of the legal. This is right in the heart of legal. Billy is effed. Yeah, probs. Imagine if he won, though. If he were to win, are you covered financially? No. Well, if he won, there'll still be a massive hurdle for him to get cost. Like hard to explain, for reasons I won't get into, if I win, Billy is royally screwed no matter what. But if he wins, I'm probably not screwed at all. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back. Let's break this down. Let's break this down, guys. Okay, let's break this down some more. Let's break this down. I think you guys have to understand what's happening here because it's really hard to explain. Okay, so Harvey Weinstein. Oh, okay. Thank you, Harvey Weinstein. Karl, I know you're watching. Karl has a loose butt. Okay, thank you, Harvey, for that statement. Okay, so no. Well, if he won, there'll still be a massive hurdle for him to get cost. What does that mean, Karl? Well, Karl says, like, hard to explain. For reasons I won't go into until my update video, if I win, Billy is royally screwed no matter what. Okay, fair enough, Karl. But if he wins, I'm probs not screwed at all. What does this sound like to you guys, right? Like, what does this sound like? I mean, like, does Karl know, like, this stuff is public? Like, I'm starting to, like, not, like, I don't know, like, what reality exists where you would post this before or during your trial. Like, what does this sound like to you? I am not even giving my opinion. I'm just asking you guys, what does this sound like? What hurdle? There's going to be a massive hurdle for him. What does that mean? Like, hard to explain. Okay. No, it's not cope, because cope is what happens when you lose. At this point in stage, he thought he was going to win. No, it's not cope. It's not cope. I can prove it. At this point in time, he didn't know he was going to lose. In fact, every single post I made up to that point had Karl winning 80, me, neutral, had Karl winning 80%. What does this mean, Karl? And then when we add this statement, which was before or right during the trial, and we add it to the current statements he's making, right? What the hell's going on? Like, so what does he mean by if he wins, if Billy Mitchell wins, I'm not screwed at all? Maybe we look at some documents, Karl. Maybe we look at some documents. You guys want to go to Karl's Discord channel? Give me 1 second. I think I'm blocked on, Give me 1 second. I'm going to go to Karl's Discord channel, and I'm going to live react to his Discord channel. I guess you guys will appreciate... Oh. You guys will appreciate that as I scroll out. Okay. Let me make sure I can't show it to you, because they're going to curse. They're going to say all types of bad things. You guys know what they're going to do. They're going to try to get me banned for whatever reason, right? Okay, so it looks like it's a little bit extended this way. I gotta be very careful here. I gotta be very careful. I'm going to Karl's Discord channel right now. I had to be super careful, guys. And I want to know what they're saying. Okay, so I cannot let Karl see my username. That's the key here. No, will be shut down. You sorry you want to, where's to exit? No. Okay. Alright, we're here. We are here. Most of this stuff, oh, he's coming, so they know I'm coming at 9:53. He's going to join now. Tony Gore is a patent troll. No, I am not a patent troll, and you have no evidence of that, and that is defamation. Because a patent troll, it would be very clear that I would be on a lot of lawsuits. I have never filed a patent lawsuit. My name is not on 0 patent lawsuits. I just do what's called transactional. So I get your patent approved with the USPTO, but I myself don't do the litigation. So a patent troll is somebody who litigates for no reason. Prove it. Find my name or find my last name in any documents where I'm suing someone for a patent. So, prove it. Again, they're using my full name, Tony Gore. That's fine. It's everywhere. I don't count that as doxing. But you know, they like to use their full name like this, right? So let me full cam. They love to use full names, right? Yes, show me the patent lawsuits. Just like I'm showing this. Show me the patent lawsuits, right? Yeah, the homie 101 is gone, guys. We're caught. They caught because of my poor technical skills. They caught the homie 101. Yes, the homie 101. Yes, I know, guys. We got caught. We got caught. Scott Schaefer is here. Very sad to see Karl threatening legal action against another YouTuber after he got sued. After going through a process like that, I would think he would want to avoid that. Absolutely, Scott. Scott is a great YouTuber. His content is way more polished than me. We should explore Karl's loose butt. Okay, Harvey Weinstein. Okay, thank you for the donation, Harvey Weinstein. Okay, Harvey Weinstein has like the worst timing, right? Yes, and the name is like it is what it is, right? He's coming here, quick hire. So this gerbil guy is, I don't think he's Karl's friend, right? Oh, test leads. He's worse than Smash JT. I know Smash JT from the Completeness. Smash JT used to love Karl. Don't you understand how crazy this is? Smash JT and I covered the Completionist, and we were both fanboys over Karl. Over Karl's intelligence, over how Karl handled the Completionist. If Smash JT is coming after Karl, shouldn't that you tell Karl something? Like Smash JT and I were great fanboys of Karl one time. We both covered the Completionist based on Karl's information, and I, at least, was very highly, wow, look at Karl doing this, he got the interview, he kind of trapped, you know, like, holy shit, I mean, like, Smash JT, it's been a while. You should get tested before I did too, and I have blank. Oh, I banged Lus's mom behind his back. Well, the fact that you don't know my mom, right, is crazy. So again, this is just, It basically is Karl's Discord in a nutshell, right? It is a bunch of people talking, shit on my mom. It's a bunch of people saying I should be banned, right? So no freedom of speech here. Homie 101 equal loss, right? So I'm going to get banned. Homie 101. Yeah, Homie 101. So it's a bunch of people who are basically talking shit about my mom, which is interesting, okay? It is interesting because... Oh, I can't search the motherfucking thing. Can I search? Okay. Okay, that's interesting. Because... Again, I don't want to take this out of context. Because it's not Karl Jobst saying this, so I don't know if I should say this stuff. But Karl Jobst's Discord channel, they attack Billy Mitchell's wife in the same way they're attacking my mom right now. Right? Having, banging up, my mom has AIDS, like, this is stuff that is disturbing. The things that they said about me, my mom, my daughter, who is, by the way, 9 months old, what they do is very simple. They say something and then they delete it. But they know the screenshot's going to come back to me, right? They know that somebody's watching and somebody's going to screenshot it and send it to me. This is juvenile. To talk about somebody else's mom having AIDS. I hope your mom is not sick. I only hope the best for Karl Jobst and his family. I've said that from the very get-go. Right? That I hope that Billy Mitchell negotiates some type of settlement with Karl Jobst and is favorable to Karl Jobst. You see how they talk about my mom. You see how they talk about my kids, my daughter. You see how... Now they're talking about Smash JT. And they're having a great time about this. You know why they're having a great time about this, right? Is because they love it. They love the drama. They love the drama. They love ruining people's lives. Karl's in chat, by the way. Karl just chatted. So Karl is in chat as we speak, but he's too proud, too egotistical to even come here. He allows his Discord to attack my mom, say that she has AIDS, to do bad things to my mom, do bad things to my child, right? Who the fuck does this type of stuff, right? Karl Jobst. Karl Jobst is in the Discord talking about Homie 101. So, again, I logged out of the Discord, but the last chat that he had was talking about Homie 101. So he knows I'm there. He's watching this video. Clearly, he's watching this video, right? So if you guys want to say hi to Karl, say hi to Karl before he can strike the channel under false. And I will sue you, Karl. You think it's all laughs and jokes, right? And when Billy Mitchell said he was going to sue you, I bet you thought you were too smart for that. Also, Karl, I didn't want to bring this up, Karl. I did not want to bring this up. Pickup artist. Okay, that's not what I want. Where it is. Where is it? It's in YouTube drama somewhere. Karl says I'm harassing him. Karl, you've harassed a whole group of individuals. A whole group of individuals, Karl. Oh, here. Karl will come after your family after I beat you. This. Karl Pay, blah, blah, blah. Delays explanation video. Hey, did he delete it? Oh, here we go. I didn't want to go here, Karl, but you forced me to go here. You forced me to do it, Karl. Again, this is not me. This is Reddit. Okay? Karl, I want you today to tell me this is false. Tell me this is false information, Karl. Your wife is Asian, Karl. The blanks were effed in World War II. The blanks killed 10 million civilians. The annual festival in Surin, Thailand features amazing hard labor performed by what trained animals? Tigers, chimps, no. Sharks, no. Children, no. Blank, no. Laugh my ass off. Blank, no. What did Karl say? What the fuck did Karl say? Karl, what did you say? What did you say, Karl? How can we make this bigger? Fuck it. We download it. Karl, I got receipts on you, buddy. And I didn't want to do this, but I have no choice. What did Karl say? Guys, can you... Someone who married an Asian woman, a Chinese woman, she was born in China. Okay, she was born in China. We have the legal documents. We have the legal documents showing she was born in China, unless she lied. Okay? And lying on a legal document is illegal. Come on, let's not do this, Karl. Let's not do this. Karl, if you want me to ruin your life, Karl, I'll do it. I will do it. Karl, a pickup artist who only pickups white women, right? Like, let's be honest about this. Let's go look at his pickup videos. Let's look at his pickup videos. Who is he saying is cute? Did he go to any African Americans or African Australians? What do they call? I don't know. Did he go to any Asians and say, "Hey, you cute. You cute"? Let's not do this, Karl. Let's not do this, Karl. So again, Karl, if this is false information, I will gladly apologize from you, but it is from Reddit. It's from Reddit, and there are more. Scott, you two need to live stream together and work this out. Only lawyers win in lawsuits. Absolutely agree with you, Scott. I think Scott has been involved in a lawsuit too. Karl, you can come on. You can come on. I mean, we gotta see the receipts, Karl. Do we need to see the receipts? Right? Because I'm not the one. I'm not the one who posted this about you, Karl. I did not know this at all. I did not know this at all, Karl. And if they posted this about you, you should have cut it down right away. Because if it's not true, you need to sue whoever this is. Okay? Okay, let's take a look at the pickup artist. Let's see if we can see any, let's see if we can see any individuals who are, okay, white. Okay, he goes up to 2 white individuals here. They're clearly white. He goes up to another white individuals. One is a white individual with a hairdress. Okay? Oh, 2 more white individuals here. Okay? Let's not do this, Karl. Let's not do this. Okay, 2 more. Maybe, is this an Asian? No, she looks white. She looks white. Okay. Oh, wow, huh. Okay. This came from the book, I guess. The book. Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, they're very nice. Very nice, Karl. Here's the ebook that we can get. People will say Karl is very young, right? Karl is very young, right? He's not that young. He is not that young, right? He's not. I would say this, that Karl, if we get into this, we get into it, right? We get into it. I have the ebook. Karl. Yeah, Karl is older than I am. He is older than I am. So when he's making these statements, right? He's not a 20-year-old. He's not even a 25-year-old. He's older than that. We can go down this road to hell together. I'm retired. I have one client that pays like $1,000, guys. That's it. I'm retired. Karl still needs to make money. Karl has just lost a massive lawsuit. This is who he is. Who you are at 25, at 30, is who you still are today. I find that when I've owned a business, I still have an employee today. And I will say this, Karl is in a very vulnerable position right now. He's 40. Karl Jobst is 40. There's still a lot of Karl supporters in chat, which I find disgusting, to be honest with you. You guys are better off in Discord, but I'm pretty sure you guys got sent from Karl Jobst on Discord, right? Karl Jobst is 39. He just turned 39. We are not talking about a 21-year-old. We're not talking about Apollo Legend. We're not talking about Apollo Legend when you're young enough and you make mistakes. Fine. Okay, I understand. You're young. Okay? We are talking about a 39-year-old who is openly discussing. The reason you think Karl is so young is he uses this picture of him a lot. I don't know how old this picture is, but it's old. He is 39 years old, a professional YouTuber. I'm going to strike Karl the hardest way I can strike him. I'm going to strike Karl like you guys have never seen before. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you something that will hurt Karl's soul. It will hurt his soul. When I do Hawk Tua, right? When I do Hawk Tua, Pretzel, I'm going to ban you because honestly, I think you're just a troll now. And goodbye. Okay. When Jarvis Pope, Karl Smarten, and this guy with glasses is talking. Okay. Cool. Thank you. Okay. So we don't need Karl supporters. We're going to peel the onion. Like, we don't need these people in our chat because, honestly, they all just, they don't really have much to say, right? Yeah, we have to ban them because that's what Karl would do, right? Karl banned Van Buren, right? So why should we let the Van Burens, who are trying to give us good advice, right? Okay. 342, 273, 735, 1K, 696. Could Billy takes Karl's channel? That's like, that's what we need to talk about, right? Yeah, we need Karl. Why doesn't Karl show his face here? Right? Why doesn't he? He sends his trolls relentlessly. They attack my mom. They attack my daughter, who's 9 months old. I know they do that. So, why are you not here, Karl? I have enough to sue you for defamation. I do. I have enough based on your chat. Remember what Billy Mitchell used against you? Billy Mitchell used the comments in your video and in other videos. I have Discord messages of your subscribers attacking me and my family, Karl Jobst. I don't need to win. I just need to settle. And I told you this from the very get-go. If Gerard sues you, he doesn't need to go to trial. You don't have money to go to trial. You will be forced to settle with him. Settle with him. Okay, that guy's gone. Like, if you guys don't want to be here, don't be here. Okay? Because, yeah, Karl's army of teenagers is here. If Gerard or I take you to court, what type of lawyer are you going to afford? That billionaire not's going to support you? You're going to go fund me. Do you really think Karl can go fund me now? Do you think Karl can go fund me? Karl picked from speedrunning community circa late 90s. Yeah, it is, Anastasia, it is gross, but it is Karl's audience. Karl's audience. Sigma Human, not anymore. If what Karl said was right, and he only paid 300,000 out of the 700,000, then he didn't pay it all. So that means Knots didn't pay everything. Right? So let's say the GoFundMe was 200,000 and the legal fees according to Karl was almost 700,000. There is $500,000. Knots only paid 300,000. Then my question to you is, why did Knots pay the whole thing? It's because at some point in time, Knots wanted out. Right? Knots wanted out. You can clearly tell, like, who's a troll, right? And I don't understand why trolls do this. Because they're just shadow banned and they just keep commenting and, right? So, back to this focus. When Karl made a video about the completionist, 1.9 million views. 1.9 million views. When he made a video on cheater Billy Mitchell just keeps losing, 1 million views. He's not even at 500,000 views. He's not even at 400,000 views. This will hurt his AdSense, and this will hurt his sponsorship opportunity. Right? Look at the views he got on Billy Mitchell. Dumbest fake speedrunner ever. Drama video. Let's count the drama videos, okay? Speedrunning video. I lost. You could say, there's Billy Mitchell, okay? Drama video. Elon Musk. If Elon Musk wants to sue Karl, it would be a nightmare, even for Notch, okay? Another Billy Mitchell video. Speedrunning at less than, at 644. The completionist, 1.9 million. 1.9 million. Oh, thank you, Classic for real. 1.9 million. Karl cheater Billy Mitchell 4 months ago. 1 million. The biggest thief. Another drama. Right? This is a drama. This is attacking. Whoever this guy is, he could sue too. He could sue too. Right? What is this video about? The biggest thief in speedrunning history. Okay. Already 1.1 million views. Speedrunning. I will sue you. And there's that cereal company, Magic Spoon. Dumbest cheater. 1.8 million views, and there's an ad for some War Thunder. Okay, that's definitely a drama video. Speedrunning has a cheating problem. The biggest troll, I don't know if this is speedrunning or not. Osu's biggest cheater was finally caught. Okay? Crazy Rubik's Cube cheating scandal. I'm going to trial versus Billy Mitchell. I talked to this guy. The War of Donkey Kong. Cheating. Okay, let's read. Billy Mitchell sued me for defamation for almost $500,000. Con artist of the century, Billy Mitchell, lawsuit, blah, blah. For resolution, but he's the one running. I'm going to trial September 16th. I talked to this guy. Maybe not this guy. No, not this guy. It's in the first minute. A lot goes on. I'm going to put this on silent. Let me pause the first minute. I talked to this guy. Blake Antrobus. Blake emailed me. And his opinion was, if Karl knew, so Karl in the Discord channel, which Blake screenshotted, by the way, if Karl knew what he was saying was wrong, he should correct the journalist. Shouldn't he? Why is Karl using cheating allegations? Why is Karl using this journalist? Yeah, say hi to Smash JT for me. I like his content. We kind of like grew up in the same Karl tree, and then Karl went after both of us, I guess. Look at this. Cheating allegations. I talked to this guy, and his opinion as a journalist was, if Karl knew, and he knew, it was not about cheating, why would he post my article? Not one article, but there's actually a second article later. Where is the second article? Where the hell is the second article? Oh, here. We have the second article coming up soon. Hey, Billy Mitchell. Oh, here it is. Again, this is a different article with a different title from the same writer, Blake. So Blake was under the assumption that this case was about cheating. Again, an American game and former arcade world record holder is suing an Australian YouTuber over cheating allegations. Okay? Yeah, no, Billy or his son is here. So what Blake told me, and here's another one, cheating allegations. Blake said, I don't get it. I thought it was about cheating. I'm a journalist. If it was not about cheating, how come Karl doesn't correct me? He has my email. So on this website, there's like his email address and how to contact him. Why did Karl not correct this misinformation? Did Karl try to sue this guy? Did Karl try to... Why did Karl not sue this guy for the misinformation? Clearly, this is misinformation. Why is Karl using this in the first... Not just one article, but 2 articles? Why? Like, it doesn't make any sense. In the first minute, how in the world do you know this is not about... How in the world do you know this is about Paul Legend not cheating? Okay, fair enough. How one cheater... Billy Mitchell is back with a vengeance. Again, there's Billy Mitchell. Cheater exposed. Fake blindfold speedrun fooled everyone. Streamer, look at the views on this stuff. You don't think Karl Jobst can survive without drama? Right? Do you think Karl Jobst as a YouTube channel can survive I challenge this, Karl Jobst. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Don't make a drama video. This I consider a drama video. It's got Billy Mitchell. You know what it is. Me and you, we both know what it is, okay? We both know what it is. Prove me wrong. Someone tried to prove... Cheater. Billy Mitchell. Billy cannot stop lying. Worst apology. Look at the views on this shit, man. Yeah, his audience. I have a really good video tomorrow. I'm not going to back down, Karl. I have a great video tomorrow. His audience lives for drama. Let me tell you the story in my video. I promise you it's a great story. One time I owned a Pokemon store, and we were working with another Pokemon store, and 4chan destroyed that Pokemon store. And I had an honest conversation with one of the people. And I said, is it because, at that time I was very naive. I was 25, 24, and it was my first time experiencing the internet in that way, where 4chan comes out to your website, DOS attacks it, and it's just gone, right? I think I can argue. So let's say that he strikes me for harassment. I would just argue that his whole channel's harassment, and he would lose his entire channel. Karl, if you do that, that will be the argument I will make, right? yeah. Well, it's not even Karl's own footage, guys. It's this game that probably wants more advertisement. Like, do you understand Karl cannot copyright strike the footage? Because most of the footage Karl uses isn't even his own. It's under fair use, of course. But how is somebody going to copyright strike footage that is okay, there's the Open Hand Foundation. Karl's biggest win was against the complacentness. Right? Karl's biggest win was... back to the 4chan story. So I was talking to an individual, and I say, why would you do this? We're like a small business. We make maybe $20,000 a month in card sales. This was before Pokemon was big. This was like 2014, 2015. Just like to draw attention for Morris Memes to Lus. Who is Morris Memes? Classic Real, I don't know who that is. Okay, back to this thing. And I asked this individual, and he had a family, he was older, and he said, I just like to destroy people. I like to destroy, harass, and I want to ruin somebody's life. That's why he did it. He had nothing against me. He had nothing against my partners. He had nothing against my Pokemon store. He just liked to see stores get destroyed. That's why he left a fake negative review. That's why he, DOS attacked the website so then the online orders couldn't. He did this. He did it because he loved it. Because that is human nature. Karl has amassed a large amount of followers who think that attacking your mom, attacking your significant other, that when these people... Oh, no, I got the email. Actually, Mr. Frowny, Morris, I have the email. I have that video. He thinks it's all fun and games until it happens to him. Right? When the judge... Karl thinks the judge attacked him. The judge is not going to attack you, Karl. He is a judge, my dudes. Karl has accumulated a lot of people who want to see Rome burn just to burn. Right? There's that, Batman. Let's go back to the Batman quote, right? The thief and the ruby. That thief in Burma. Did you catch him? Yes, sir. How? We burned down the forest. Here's the problem with what happens when you collect a bunch of people who want to destroy people. They want to destroy their livelihoods. They attack their families, right? One of the posts about Karl Jobst right now is him attacking the son. Karl, I will go after your family after I beat you, Jobst. Yeah, exactly, Ken. Why would a judge who listens to cases, probably hundreds of cases, right? Hundreds of cases, risk his reputation to be biased towards Karl Jobst? He doesn't care about Karl Jobst. The crazy part about Karl is he has no... I have stayed away from Karl's family outside of showing you information which you need to know so you can connect the last name. Wang, W-O-N, is gotta be one of the most common Chinese names ever. Okay? That's all I said about her. That's all. Right? Yeah, Maris memes. Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, Karl. Yeah, I got an email from somebody with your video. Karl, on the other hand, is so butthurt when I repeat words he has said. I have left his son. I have left himself. I have never said a bad word about his son or his wife. In fact, I was begging for mercy for Karl. I was begging for mercy for Karl. For his son and wife. At the end of every live stream, I was begging Karl Jobst. I was begging Billy Mitchell. I was begging Billy Mitchell to have pity on Karl Jobst.
I normally have an iPad there. Sorry for the setup. The setup is just baby setup. Baby brain, baby setup. It's not easy. It's not easy. Let me refresh, see if we are live. Oh, well, they put a commercial here. Oh yeah, it looks like we are live. It's probably a 20-minute delay. I got this pulled up here. What do I think will happen in this case? I think it's going to be splitting the issue.
Okay, there's some audio thing, but I mean,
for the schedule, this is a relatively large case.
Holy shit!
In terms of defamation. Welcome to live. Yeah, thank you.
Oh, it's all the way here. Okay. So I found out the problem. I found out the problem, guys. We're back. I found out what the problem was. Open panel. What the hell is going on here? Okay. I found the live.
To the chat. I know.
That is wild to me. That is mother effing wild. Right? How in the world, after 4 years, that he would come for you? Oh, Dr. Kenny, Dr. Kenway, thank you for Billy Mitchell. So Billy, I'm talking to Billy Mitchell. Billy Mitchell's probably still in the chat. He's been in the chat this entire time. There's no doubt in anyone's mind, in my mind, that if Karl had won, there would be lots of tweets gloating. There would probably be a picture of him 4 years doing bad things to your dead body or something, like, like a thumbnail. There's no doubt in anyone's mind, based on what Karl has said time and time again, that he would come for you. Oh, Dr. Kenny, Dr. Kenway, thank you, $14 in Australian. I think that's what A means. There is no doubt in anyone's mind he would come for your throat, Billy. But you can be better than that. You can be better than that. And I think you can show everyone, myself included, what type of human being does exist in this world, right? No one is expecting mercy out of you. No one expects an inch of... Because if this had been flipped, there would be no mercy for you, Billy Mitchell. We know this. He's mentioned it multiple times on his channel, on other people's channel. He will be set to destroy you and your life and maybe even your family. But
Oh, A is for actual money. Okay, thank you, Liquid Glitch. But you have the opportunity of your lifetime. This will define you if you make this move. You will be defined not by the red joysticks or this or that or this. You'll be defined by giving mercy where no mercy was applied to you. All right. I enjoyed the live stream.
Look, man, Karl is trying to strike my channel. This is what I said. This is why I said, give him mercy. I took criticism for that statement. And then on my next live stream, okay? On my next live stream.
Hey guys, hopefully this is live. I see.
On my next live stream, I also talked about mercy.
Hey guys, hopefully that's how I would view this. Again, not my money, not my 4-year battle. I have no say in what you choose to do. But at one point in time, and maybe 4 years ago, maybe this whole trial made you bitter. But at one point in time, you saw another young man who made videos about you. And instead of dragging it out to trial, dragging it out to painfully, expensive trial, you let it go. You let it go. I think that would be amazing. I think that would be amazing. Because what other human would do this? Would I do this? I don't know. Would Karl do this? Definitely not. Definitely not, right? Definitely not. What percentage of the American population, I know that you love America, I love America too, you can watch my video. What percentage of the American population in your position today, having completely demolished your number one hater, would then reach out and offer any type of settlement? And that's what would make this amazing. So, okay, probably going to make a video tomorrow, but no live streams. Live streams are very...
So I spend pretty much the last 5 minutes in each of my live streams talking about the opportunity that Billy Mitchell has to forgive Karl Jobst for his defamation. It literally is defamation. That is not defamation, me saying that it was defamation. And he's going to take down my channel. Yeah, everyone not everyone liked it. Most people hated my take on it. I had like 15 minutes of this. I remember really talking about the family. I didn't find that part, but I remember talking about how Karl has a young family. I have a young family. Let's try to work this together. You don't want to destroy his life. Like, literally, I was trying to help Karl. And I don't know, like, that many people whose take at that time, right, Karl was taking a lot of flack. I came out and said, hey, Karl has a young family, Billy. And Billy was in chat both of those nights. So I know Billy saw the video. Billy was in chat using emojis and so on. So he was constantly up. You can see the replay on that video. So I do not know. Hey, good night, Karu. Yeah, I hope nothing bad happens to his channel either, but that's really up to Karl Jobst, right? If the channel goes away, it's Karl Jobst, because he doesn't believe in anything he preached. But back to my point, I took the stance that because Karl Jobst had a, young son, Billy Mitchell, you got a son who, did great work for your trial, right? He worked for free or for $1. I think had he made an apology, Billy Mitchell, I don't know if he would have let it go completely, but I think some of the money would have been a feasible payment plan. I talked about mercy. Yes, that's what I said, RK, Matt. That's exactly what I said. You talked about mercy. I remember you said that's what mercy is. It's unexpected. I begged Billy Mitchell to let Karl off. And look what Karl did to me. Look what Karl's threatening me with right now. I begged for 15, 20 effing minutes on both my live streams. And as soon as you criticize Karl, oh my God. Look at Van Buren. Look at Van Buren. That dude was giving him good advice and he got banned off the... Let's take a look at how Van Buren feels like he's been treated, okay? Let's take a look at Van Buren, okay? Van Buren is somebody Karl considered kind of like a friend type of something like this, right? Let's see what Van Buren has to say about Karl. Is his name Van Buren 20? What? Okay, yeah, it's called Van... Okay, I spelled it wrong. Karl Jobst finally surrenders to Billy Mitchell. This is the video. Karl Jobst has lost his mind and his fans. Right? Karl Jobst reached out to me. Why did he upload this? Loser, just stop. Like, he is giving him the same advice I gave him. Had Karl listened to my advice, settlement is a possibility. What is the advice I gave Karl that is so bad that he wants to delete my channel? 1. Karl Jobst is trying to Jobst you. Yeah, he's trying to Jobst me. The unmitigated gall of it all. Let me just summarize and then I'll go to sleep. What advice did I give Karl that made him so upset with me? Number 1, he should not make a video. Number 2, if you make a video, please make an apology video. Please make a video where you apologize, and that way it would open up settlement. It would open settlement up, right? So at no point in time did you ever not double down, that you'd ever not... Even the loser video is a double down. Yeah, he's trying to Jobst me out of my channel. My advice for him, get off Discord. Please, no more Discord, Karl. Only bad things. I told Karl, hey, there are people in your Discord that you think are your friends. They send me everything you send. You're talking about baiting me. They're baiting you to bait me because they think it's hilarious. They don't want what is in your best interest, Karl. I gave you real advice. Settle with Billy Mitchell now. That is still my advice today. Apologize. Delete the videos. Game over by Breaker. Thank you, Breaker. Delete the Billy Mitchell videos. Don't continue down this path, Karl. Because the next time somebody sues you, you won't have money for a lawyer. And you will be forced to settle. Look, at the end of the day, let me propose a few questions for you. Do you believe Karl should still be posting on Discord? Yes or no? Thumbs up for yes, thumbs down for no. Has Karl benefited in any way from his post on Discord? Was there any point? For Karl to post on Discord in the way that he posted in Discord? What was the objective? From a legal standpoint, or even just a PR standpoint, why would you post these things on Discord when you know everyone is getting screenshotting you? You can't delete them because they're literally, there are people who dislike you, Karl. I don't dislike you. I'm neutral. I'm giving you advice right now. Breaker, as though Karl's reputation can't get any worse. There's no upside to the behavior. Like, can somebody tell me what the upside to the Discord behavior, all the Discord messages, I turned very sour. Yeah, I got more content. Correct, Harvey Weinstein. Everything that turned me sour on Karl Jobst came from Discord. It came from Discord. What in the world are you doing posting in Discord knowing it's going to be used as evidence against you? You're not done, Karl. You lost the defamation trial, but now you are in a trial for your very livelihood. You're in bankruptcy court, Karl. You are in bankruptcy court right now. Don't think the bankruptcy judge is going to like you any better than the previous judge. You are the defendant. You are the person who owes money, who does not want to pay the money that you owe. The bankruptcy judge has seen 1,000 Karls, and he'll see 1,000 more Karls. He has heard every excuse under the sun for why people can't pay their debts. Monkey emoji. Thank you, Breaker. Let's be honest here. What benefit, if any, is this video worth?
Correct. Several...
Yeah, he's 39. He's older than I am. I'm not even 38 yet. I turned 38 in July. But, like, what benefit does this video have for you, Karl? Like, I don't understand. Like, why would you make this video? Like literally, anything somebody searches about Karl Jobst, the first... Let me go incognito for you guys. I'm going to get incognito, okay? So this is what... If somebody doesn't know who Karl Jobst is, and they type Karl Jobst in Google, the first thing they see is loser. Loser. And then they see a video. Who made this Who made this? Karl, why would you do this to yourself? Like, who made this? Like, guys, why would you SEO, so search engine optimization, why would you do this to yourself, my dude? Like, it doesn't make any sense. And I'm incognito. You can do this too. If no one knows who Karl Jobst is, and they type in Karl Jobst so they heard about, like, a lawsuit, the first thing they see is loser. And Karl, like, oh, no, it's defamation. I got you. Karl, you made the fucking video. I did everything I could to hope that Billy could settle with Karl. You can see my 2 live streams. I spend a lot of time. Oh, Breaker, thank you. So that is 5 gift memberships. I spent a lot of time defending Karl Jobst and saying, hey, he got a family. This is going to affect his young family. Don't do it, Billy. Don't do it, Billy. I begged Billy for Karl. Somebody gift Billy a membership. Like, yeah, jeez. Billy Mitchell doesn't even have a membership yet, right? Billy was there. Billy was in the chat all those times, right? Billy was in the chat all these times, right? Why in the world would you make this video? I do not understand. Like, it literally is the first thing that pops up. Look, it's even in this picture here. It's like picture number 5 out of 4. Right? Do you guys want to bet? Let's bet in a month from now. Guys, let's bet in a month from now. Will picture 5, which is the loser picture, take over picture 1? Let me know in the chat if you guys want to make a bet. I'm betting that picture 5, which is the loser picture, it's this picture here, will eventually move past this picture. Breaker, that's for you, Billy Mitchell. You gotta. Oh no, Metro John got Jesus. Breaker, thank you again. You gotta be fast, Billy Mitchell. You gotta be fast. Yeah, jeez. Okay. I bet you this picture right here, which Karl Jobst posted on his own video, this is the same video, moves past here and the next live stream. And I bet you in maybe a month it will be here. And I bet you in 4 days it will be here. Or not 4 months, it'll be here. And I bet you eventually, given the topic, it will be here. Okay, let's do something really ugly, okay? Let's do something really ugly. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready for something really ugly? That's either Billy Mitchell or his son. Okay, let's see. How can I see the graph? Oh, here we go. Monthly, weekly. Oh, I need to pay for a subscription. Subscribers, monthly gains, Social Blade. I don't know how to do this, but I want to show you like the graph. I want to show you this graph. I don't know where that graph is. Is that weekly? Jesus. Okay, that is for Billy. Oh, okay, it was Ben. Aaron took it. Jesus, guys. Okay, at some point in time, this used to be a much bigger number. Does anyone know what number this used to be? For the last 14 days, Karl was losing. Last 30 days, Karl lost 20,000 subscribers. That's more than half my channel. That is more than half my channel. And he's really picked up, you know, he's done free videos and he's made this much money according to Social Blade. My point is, I'm going to make a brutal point for you. You guys are going to love it and he's going to hate it. And again, if I'm not here tomorrow, wow, that's 10. Billy, you got to get on that, Billy. Billy, you got to get on this. That's 10. Thank you, Breaker, so much. Okay, I'm seeing go one by one. Anam, it's... Holy shit, like... Billy! Okay, it's oh, yikes. Billy missed out again. But thank you so much, Breaker. I really appreciate that. It's just, you know, that is Billy Mitchell or his son, right? They both use the account, from my understanding. Yeah, Billy gotta, you know, Billy, for a gamer, you gotta click on those, you know. You gotta click a little faster in the mouse pad, right? That's a joke, Billy. That's a joke. That's a joke, Billy. I don't know how you get it. I do not know how you get it. I thought you click on it and then it gives it to you. Hi to Discord. Cytopia, you are way back behind. You're way behind, guys. You gotta catch up. Alright, let's talk about our good friend, the Completionist. Alright. Oh, Black Flame, thank you so much. Again, I think it's random. From what I'm understanding, it is random. So there's no way to actually give Billy a membership. Unfortunately, that's what I understand as, you know, but thank you so much, Black Flame 208. I do not know how you guys get memberships. I don't know what the real value is. I did do it to do it. I'm just not sure, like, you know, what's happening here. This is my first time viewing too. Yeah, I don't know. This is, oh wow, Black Flame 208. That's 10 more. I mean, at some point in time, Billy's got to click a button, right? Like, it's got to be something, right? Like, is it? Okay, so it's going slower because everyone who has a membership kind of already wants, who has a membership already has a membership. But thank you so much, Black Flame 208. Okay, so it's, yikes. That's a, okay. Okay, no, I guess, no Billy Mitchell again, so... You don't have to keep going, Black Flame. I just want to tell you, you don't have to keep going. I'm sure me and Billy can chat in the emails and we can figure out a way, you know, a way to get him a membership, right? So yeah, you don't need to keep going because I think it is random. Yeah, imagine if Karl was in chat and it randomly gave him a membership. That would blow up YouTube, right? That would blow up YouTube, I think, right? So Evelyn Mitchell is Billy's wife. Is it really Evelyn? Can Billy respond that that's Evelyn? Oh, yeah. So Billy says it's Evelyn. So Evelyn, wow. Okay. Hi, Evelyn. So I actually heard really positive things about you and Billy. I wish I had a laptop to read. I had a desktop to read it to you. I got sent a very nice email talking about how you guys did like a hot sauce campaign for like kids sports and stuff, and the kids loved it. I wish I could pull up the email without disclosing like who sent it, but it was a very positive email. It was a really positive. What I understood is that you guys are, a family. You guys care a lot about each other, and you care about like children's sports and so on. And then that person remembered there was some type of hot sauce thing, and you gave it to the opponent's team too. I don't think I'm like explaining it correctly. I wish I had my cell phone or some type of device with me. It was a really, really nice email that I want to that I would love to read, because I think you guys deserve some positive. I'm going to find it. I have to make sure that you guys don't read the address, because anyone who supports Billy Mitchell, Karl Jobst will make a video about you trying to destroy your life. I mean, basically point blank, that's who Karl is. I do not want to disclose this guy's name, but it was a very lovely email about you guys, and I think you deserve to hear something positive. Billy, I cannot send you that document because it is specific to me. So you have to, I can tell you, so Billy emailed me. I can tell you, Billy, I can send you, where you can get the document, but you have to pay for the document. It's a very small fee. Billy, I want to send you the 2 links right now. Part of the reason I cannot pay you, you have to pay for your own document, but it is worth it. It's a title search, so you have to pay a small fee, and then it's a business document, which I open here. Yes, Billy Mitchell, I sent it to you. The business document, the one that you really want, I sent you the link, and it is free. The title search, you have to do yourself. So that's what I have to say about that. So I did send you the document about the company. So the company, I sent you that document. The title search, I unfortunately cannot send it to you, but I sent you a link where you can get it for like a few dollars. Okay, let me read this. Let me read this to Billy. Is Billy still here? Let me read this to Billy, because I think Billy deserves some good news. I'm trying. I can't see my chat. I cannot see my chat. Let me close out. Welcome to basic membership. Oh, thank you, Breaker's basic member. I want to read this to you, because I think you and your wife. I didn't know your wife Evelyn was here. Deserve to hear this. Billy Mitchell and his wife were active in our community with youth sports. They would create hot sauce bottles for the youth football class of the week and give them out to everyone, even the opposing team. We all loved it. It was one of those things from childhood I remember fondly. The last time I saw them, they were walking on the track that surrounds the youth football field in the town they have lived in for many years. They were the same, just older. They are family people and have been defamed over and over again by someone who thought that an ocean could protect him. It didn't. But what kind of man speaks about another man's wife this way? So he sent me a screenshot, which I confirmed. He's referencing how, and then what type of man speaks about somebody's mom this way? Like my mom this way, right? Having AIDS and doing bad things to her. Like, those are crimes, my dude. That's defamation. He doesn't know anything about these people. You said in your video today that you get a lot of mail about Karl's actions in his own words. You don't talk about it unless you can find it on his Discord. If you search wife offers, you can see that he made a suggestion to one of his sycophants to blank. I'm not going to read the rest because it's very disturbing. She is a mother who has grown children and must be in her 50s by now. Her kids are all professionals. What kind of effing man speaks of a woman he doesn't know this way? I attached the remarks he made. Also, Tony, please know that your work you're doing is important. Karl made statements very maliciously about others without being checked for years. Please keep what you're doing. Like, why, Karl? Like, how much does Karl Jobst know about Billy Mitchell? No, let me like be straight honest about this. What did Billy Mitchell do that was so bad for Karl Jobst to attack his family? Right? He's a family man. He's a man with kids or kids. He's going to the soccer game to do free water bottle promotions. He's walking with his wife on the track in their high school, still today. His kids are professionals. So many people who used... Oh, there's Scott. Scott, everyone's giving out lawsuits today. Meet Kevin. Meet Kevin. Scott, I will say this. You cover a lot of scary mofos, man. I mean, Scott has a fantastic channel. And meet Kevin, Bitcoin Boy. So Scott Schaefer, let me just give him a shout out right now. Scott Schaefer has he covers people way more scary, in my opinion, in terms of like, are they going to sue you, than I do. So props to Scott Schaefer, great guy. I do watch his content, of course. This is not so I have a YouTube channel to post videos, but because I don't want my feed to, but on my main feed or my main channel that I watch videos, I'm subscribed to Scott. This is Meet Kevin. Meet Kevin is very litigious, or Grant Cardone, and so on. And yeah, Scott, give him a subscribe. He is great. But I read that email. And I really wanted to know, and I still don't know. I mean, Billy just seems like a nice guy. All of my interactions with Billy and his family have been positive. Right? I do not know what causes another individual to hate someone like that. So let's go back in time and see, because Karl was going to come after me. He's already said so. He said so in his Discord, right? Listen, Twin Galaxy stuff, that's not your battle, Karl. That is not your battle. Yeah, Maris Memes has a good video. I have to view the video again to make sure. But yeah, it's about Apollo. It wasn't that Karl Jobst was a really good friend to Apollo Legend. They were best friends, or even friends. And then Apollo blanked himself, and then Karl had to take revenge. Karl was not friend. Karl will tell you this. He was not friends with Apollo Legend. So it wasn't that Karl was seeking revenge for his best friend because he thought Billy Mitchell had pushed them over the edge, which again wasn't true. But what in the world? Everything I have heard. So when I first was making videos about Billy Mitchell, they were very negative. They were not positive videos about Billy Mitchell. They were not positive videos about Billy, because I believed everything Karl said. I believed every mother effing thing Karl said about him. And Karl, he's saying, we gotta delete my channel. We gotta delete my channel because... Yeah, lawyer on Karl... This was 7 months ago, by the way. 4 weeks ago. What happened so far? Yeah, look. Defamation laws are broken. This is very positive. My coverage of Karl Jobst until I learned about Apollo Legend and until I did my research about Apollo Legend was quite positive about Billy Mitchell. Or quite negative about Billy Mitchell, because I listened to all Karl had to say. Epic fight for $1 damages. Again, it wasn't even $1 damages. It was $3,000, it turned out. Look at this. This is a year ago. Lawyer on why Karl Jobst versus Billy Mitchell will not settle out of court. I was saying, hey, you gotta settle. You gotta settle, my friends. Next, Billy Mitchell. Karl Jobst fights back. Again, this actually had him saying that he had a good day 6. Day 7, What content did I talk about? I talked about Erzcat. Erzcat's content is extremely biased. Guys, what was I talking about during the case? 7 months ago, what was I talking about during the case? I was talking about Erzcat. Erzcat. Moon Channel. Look at this. Come on, Karl. Karl's going to delete my channel. Karl is going to delete my effing Mr. Gobrick. Just a reminder that Karl is also the man who accused Gerard and his family of using his late mother as a prop in order to scam money when they ran a legit charity. Thank you for that $10 donation. He loves coming after your family. He'll come after your mom, your son, your wife. He'll come after... I mean, this dude will come after Bill. So I disagree. I mean, I told Karl, hey, this is before... I think this is before the trial. This is before the trial. 1 year ago, it's before the trial. Like, I don't know if you guys know this stuff. Like, I was a Karl supporter. I bloody loved Karl. I loved Karl. I ate everything he said. Like, I was a fan of Karl's, just like Van Buren was, just like JT Smash was, during the Completionist saga. Yes, my only issue with Karl was that he attacked an expert witness and went into his personal life. So, this guy, Karl attacked this witness because this witness testified for Billy Mitchell. He got paid to do so, by the way. And I didn't like it. I think judges, attorneys, witnesses, they should be off. Yeah, I go back and watch my trial. Black Flame 201, watch these older videos that are a year old. I think family members, moms, dads, sisters, grandparents, sons, daughters, wives. Karl Jobst said he wouldn't be a good winner. He even worse loser. None of this is going to help his bank. Do you guys realize? Thank you, Breaker. Did you guys know that the guy is still in bankruptcy as we speak? And he's acting and behaving this way while there is ongoing bankruptcy proceedings. Imagine how he's going to act and behave when he gets off the hook, as Karl is hoping he will do. Imagine how angry Karl is going to be when he gets out of bankruptcy. No, I'm 100 with you guys. If Karl is this angry right now, family needs to be off limits, Karl. If your subscribers, Karl, your subscribers talk about your wife all the time in my comments. And I'll be honest, some of it is racist as shit, man. I don't see that. I block them and move on. Karl, I will tell you this. There are many people who come after your wife because she's Asian. I'm Asian. I delete all that shit. I block them. I block them, Karl. Karl thinks I'm this evil guy making videos about him so I can get an Uber Eat tip. Karl, you have no mother effing idea how big of a fan I was of yours. Until I felt I was misled. And then everything kind of just deteriorated when I saw your Discord channel, which is... Karl, if I have subscribers in the chat right now coming after your wife or kid, autoban. Get out. Get the fuck out. Right? If I have people dropping what they're dropping about me in your chat today, I think Karl is trying not to sell his home. So he's trying to do this thing where I guess his wife buys part of his equity and then they don't have to sell the home. Yeah, here's what I have to say. He don't give a damn. He don't give a damn if... And not only is he not giving a damn, he's the person who's attacking the family members. Right? He went after Gerard's dad. He went after Jack, Gerard's older brother. He went after Billy Mitchell's son. He's come out, his subscribers. So this is Karl directly. Look, man, at the end of the day, at the very end of the day, Karl was going to get what he does. He doesn't know what's going to happen, but I can make a prediction. I actually thought Karl was deceived by his lawyers. I thought Karl was deceived by his lawyers, and I blamed everything on his lawyers. I blamed it on his lawyers, his lawyers, his lawyers, his lawyers. Because I thought Karl was a good guy. I thought SPN, that leak was false. I have confirmation that the house has not sold. I'm not going to put up the evidence right now because it has the address, but I have confirmation. Yeah, didn't he criticize Billy for doing the very same thing? I have... This is very weird to me. This is so weird to me because I thought it was his lawyers. Look at all these videos about his lawyers and his law firm. They're going to milk him dry, like it's excessive, right? I thought the reason Karl Jobst was doing so poorly in trial was he had a really, really bad lawyer. Yeah, I mean, this is a copy of his home, and he didn't sell it. It would tell me it sold. This pulled up today. So, Karl did not sell his home. This is the title. The title is currently in both Karl and his wife's name. This was searched today. Like just a few hours before, right? I was manipulated. Look at this, right? Look at this. I mean, look at this. Look at the titles of my videos, guys. You think I was anti-Karl Jobst? You think I was anti-Karl Jobst with titles like this? It just blows the mind. It blows my mind.
It has been 3 months since the judge has heard all the evidence and the...
It blows my mind that Karl Jobst is saying the shit that he's saying about me. When I've been nothing but fair. I've not attacked his family. I've not attacked his kid. I've actually begged for mercy 15 to 20 minutes on the end of every... I still believe Billy Mitchell should work something out with Karl. Till even now, even with Karl trying to cancel me, even when Karl is trying to cancel me, delete my channel, report me to YouTube for harassment, talk to his YouTube partner, Billy Mitchell's in the chat. He's in the chat. I am still an advocate to allow Karl's family. Karl does not deserve it, but his family off the hook. Even now, even when Karl's toadies have talked about my mom having AIDS and banging my mom and all this, it's great stuff. They baited me. I'm a human being. I'm a effing human being, man. None of you guys on the Discord are. You guys are here for the drama. And Karl, let me warn you this. When your Discord is all people making fun of people's moms, people's wives, people's kids, they're going to come after you too. And when they come after you, Karl, and when they turn on you, Karl, they don't have any limits. That's what you taught them to do. You taught them family is not off limit. You taught them judges are not off limit. You taught them attorneys. There's Billy Mitchell with the American flag. Is not off limit. Karl, you did this. I can predict what's going to happen, Karl, because I've seen it many times in business. I've seen it many times in business before. If your clients are all assholes, and that's the type of person you are. No, Lust is not my name. It's Law Understood Simply. Law Understood Simply. Yeah, Bill, that is the real Billy. We've confirmed it a million times, guys. Okay. If Karl's behavior is absolutely shameful, pathetic, get Breaker, I think more people, and when Karl, so we got Scott Schaefer here. So he's a bigger YouTuber. And now he knows that if my channel gets deleted, it's because of Karl, right? I've shown the evidence. I've shown everything I could show. If you are the type of person that only wants to work with bad clients, right? Yeah, Evelyn actually is a member in chat. Evelyn, who is Billy Mitchell's wife. No, it's the real Billy or his son. But I think Evelyn is definitely the wife. Look, Billy Mitchell, whatever he did to Karl, move on. Move on, right? Like, why do you need to still talk about Billy Mitchell? Why do you need to still talk about Billy Mitchell in your chat, in your Discord every single fucking day, my dude? Because it gets sent to me every single effing day. Why in the world do you... It gets posted on Reddit every single effing day, my dude. Like, why in the world are you still talking about Billy Mitchell? It got yours. This is from today, Karl. This is from today. If I don't make a video about it, you don't think it gets posted still? How can Billy get something I don't have? The way things are looking, Billy will lose $500,000 by suing me. Hopefully his hot sauce coupons make up for it. Fortunately for me, most of my costs were crowdfunded. The moral of the story is don't spend $700K suing someone who has a net worth of $200K. He's trying to clown on Billy, right? He's trying to, oh, Billy's so stupid. Why would he sue me? You wanted the lawsuit, my dude. Like, oh my God. Oh my God. Like I cannot understand, right? Like, I cannot understand, right? I don't get it. Like, Karl, if I don't report on your Discord channel, Reddit will. I will get dozens of emails until I do a video about your Discord channel. Until I do a video about your Discord. Huge fan of Karl Jobst. Huge fan of him. Look at all this, like, good videos. Karl Jobst is great. Lawyer Stole for Money, Karl Jobst. How to Determine a Winner. All these great videos about Karl Jobst and how much Karl Jobst is awesome and he's a great dude and what's going on and, you know, Moon Channel. And then I took his side against Moon Channel. Don't believe me, watch the video. Watch the video. Right? I took his side. I thought he would win. This was the last video I made about the trial where I came up with a number, which is obviously an estimate. This is my last video. Lawyer on Karl Jobst versus Billy Mitchell. Final odds. 80% Karl wins, 20% Billy. Karl does not get it. I am telling Karl, stay off the Discord. The people in Discord, they want you to say stupid stuff. So then I can make a video about it. So then they can attack me in your forum. So then you say more stupid stuff. For somebody who's been on the internet and as intelligent as Karl is about internet stuff, he doesn't understand this cycle of drama. Karl is not benefiting from this drama because he has yet to make a video about it. Now, will he make a video in the future? Who knows, right? What is the piece of advice I gave Karl that is so offensive to him? Right? What is the piece that he needs to settle? That he should settle with Billy Mitchell. Apologize, take down the videos, and do a payment plan which is reasonable. I think Billy Mitchell today would accept that. Like, I get these emails about Billy Mitchell and Karl Jobst and Billy Mitchell. I read you an email about, like, somebody who wrote something positive. Billy Mitchell is a family man. Karl Jobst has a young son. I have a young daughter, right? At the end of the day, we all have families here. The most important part isn't your reputation. The most important piece of this is not your reputation. Karl. Karl does not understand this. It's your family. The most important thing is not, for Billy Mitchell, is not his reputation. It's his family. How do I know that? I get emails. I get emails with that interaction with Billy Mitchell and his wife and so on. And they're really positive videos. They're very positive emails saying, thank you, somebody's finally stood up for him. Thank you, he's a nice guy in person. You can't settle. Karl has this really crazy image. Karl Jobst has this mother effing crazy image. Let me find it for you. Where's the image? Just it keeps on losing. Where's the image?
All right, Arnie.
Karl has this image right here. Yeah, Karl's wife is still a Wong. W-O-N-G. So Karl's wife is not a Jobst yet. So, dismissed, settled. Dismissed, settled. Dismissed. Okay. Okay. Yeah, she kept her Chinese last name. She has an American name. So she has actually an American name, which I'm not going to tell you guys. And anyone who says it, I'm just going to delete them, right? I'm just going to, even if you're a big fan of mine, because it's not right to involve your family. But she has changed her name. Karl's wife did change her name from a Chinese first name to an American first name, but she didn't change her last name. So that's interesting. Karl is the only one who went to verdict. Karl is the only one who lost his case. For a man who settled with Guinness, who settled with Twin Galaxies, California, who settled with Apollo Legend, and every other thing, it's been dismissed. You don't think this man would have settled with you? Yes, Karl has a very beautiful family that I have tried my best to protect from Karl's own mother effing Discord. What Karl does not understand is his Discord does not give two shits about his family. Let me tell you this. I'm a recent dad. It took me a long time to become a dad. It was a struggle to become a dad, right? I love my daughter more than anything. Imagine Karl Jobst having to tell his son that Christmas isn't coming this year because he's bankrupt over an internet fight with a hot sauce merchant. His Discord ruined his life. I tried to tell Karl this. I told him in one of my earliest Discord video, and probably my earliest Discord video, Karl, you need to get off Discord. They're baiting you into this. How do I know they're baiting you into it? Because as soon as you fall for the trap, I get a dozen emails saying, Karl, they're not your friends, Karl. They're not your friends, Karl. They are literally baiting you into saying really, really bad things. And if I don't report on them in a neutral way, guess who's going to report on them? Yes, you're right, Karl. The Reddit is going to tear you much hard. The Reddit is much more critical to Karl Jobst than I will ever be because I view Karl as having a family. Look at the Reddit comments and then look at my comments. Look at my video script and look at the Reddit comments. Yeah, RK Matt, who is Mio456? Who is Mio456, right? He's the one who gave Karl the bad information. Did anyone find out who this user is on Reddit? Look, man, I'm going to say this. Billy Mitchell, I thought I could be my own hero, right? I will be honest with you. Let me be fully honest with you guys, right? Oh, Raisin Gamer Kimoi, welcome. I thought, in my mind, again, maybe I'm just too naive about this. I thought that I could negotiate some type of settlement between Karl Jobst and Billy Mitchell. Right? I liked Karl Jobst. I wanted the best for his family. As I said many times, I begged and begged Billy Mitchell to help Karl's family by taking a settlement. Not one time, not two times on live stream, but every time on live stream, even today. Earlier on, oh yeah, those are my emojis. Those are my emojis. Yes, I didn't even know I had them. Yeah, those are my anime emojis. Breaker, yeah, everyone can use it now. I did not know how far gone. I thought Karl was going to make an apology video. It surprised me. I thought Karl was going to make an apology video I thought Karl listened to me. And he was going to make an apology video to Billy Mitchell, shake his hand, and say, you know what? I got you. Silly me. I'm going to delete all my videos. I'm going to make a public apology. I'm going to drink some of your hot sauce, right? Because that's important to you. Silly me. I thought Karl was listening to me that night. He certainly is on Discord right now, chatting about me. Silly me that I thought Karl would settle. That Billy Mitchell, this is the deal. This is the deal I would have brokered. And I tried so hard to broker this deal for Karl's family, who the Discord channel doesn't, they're all single people, you guys. I know they're single people because I used to be a single person until recently. They don't have kids. Because if you are a family person, you don't come after somebody's kids. You don't come after somebody's mom. If you have a family and you're not some 20-year-old Mountain Dew, Coca-Cola, right, whatever you're drinking right now, if you are a real human being with a real family like Billy Mitchell, you don't come after people the way that Karl's Discord comes after people. That vitriol in his Discord, Black Flame, is unmatched in anything I've seen in my life. I've never seen such hatred for families in my life. You know who they came after? You know why they came after Gerard? They came after his family. They came after the dad, saying, oh, this is illegal, going to report him taxes, going to put him in. They came after his fucking family. They come after your family. And Karl's okay with this. Karl is, yeah, correct, first person. You don't need to be a family member, man, to not attack family. They literally attacking my mom right now. You know that? You know this, right? You can go there and chat. They're going to delete it, of course, right? But it's already been screenshot and sent me an email. So, Karl, you're no longer a single dude. You have a wife. You have a beautiful family, happy family. I've always wished you the best of luck for your family. You have a son. You're not like them. You're not like those people in Discord anymore. You need, the number one thing isn't your reputation, Karl. It's your family. How do you protect your family? By reducing and mitigating the damages as much as you can. That Black Flame, this is exactly what I said. That's why I don't want to bring up his Discord comments all the time that he himself doesn't make. But I think it is fair to bring up his own comments on Discord. I don't think it's fair to bring up his viewers' comments and say, look, this is Karl. Now, do I wish Karl would block and ban people like I have? When people come after, and maybe these are Billy supporters, right? I'm going to be honest. When people come after Karl's wife with a racist tone, gone. All I need, my wife is Chinese too. I'm Chinese. Why would I allow somebody to come in my comment section and attack Karl's wife or kid? I'm not. Right? Why would I feel the same way about yes. Do I feel the same way about my mom who's currently being attacked by them? Yes. I do. And it's pathetic that Karl cannot see this reality. It is pathetic that Karl cannot see the reality. It is so pathetic to me. I'm getting really worked up and angry now that Karl will allow this stuff in his chat when he has a kid who's Asian. And you might be like, oh, he's Asian and half white. No. He's Asian. Right? He's Asian. Don't make no doubt. If you want to build a better society for your son, Karl, what you need to do is you need to talk to Billy Mitchell, work out a payment plan, get this signed up and done with. When you go to the bankruptcy judge, as you found out when you went to the defamation judge, you cannot predict. You cannot predict the outcome. Right? You cannot predict the outcome. You might believe this is what's going to happen in bankruptcy, but it may not. It may be something completely new to you. So, it's never too late. If I do not see you tomorrow, it's because Karl Jobst has deleted my channel. Which would suck for us, but at the end of the day, it would... You know what? It would prove if my channel is no longer up, okay? If my channel has been deleted tomorrow, it would prove that Karl Jobst is a fraud in terms of what he believes in terms of what he's been preaching, in terms of everything he said and made videos about. I'm not a cheater, Karl. I didn't defame you. I didn't make any videos that were bad about you. I think I was very neutral. SPN, I have multiple free letter channels, so I will be okay. And I'll just make more Pokemon videos, right? Yes, Karl does not, Cytopia, Karl does not have a good track record of predicting court outcomes. That is true. He's 0 for 1. So again, let's find out what happens tomorrow. Daniel, he's going to report me for targeted harassment, which is a community strike, I believe. Karl honestly thinks bankrupt is a do-over. He might. So I'm going to probably get a community strike tomorrow from Karl. I'm almost certain. I don't know where it shows up. I never got one before. I got a copyright strike before, which I beat and defeated. So it comes up in like right here, but then you click out of it. So like whenever you get like a strike, it comes like right here, and then you click out of it. But anyway, hopefully we will see you guys tomorrow. And yeah, have a good night, guys. It's late. Hi, guys. And thank you for all the donations and the membership. I hope that we can stream more often now. That will be fully dependent